Hi Sagittarians, welcome to my channel, and we're here to do your reading for the month of July 2020. And I've already shuffled the cards, and you can watch this for Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus placements on your chart. And let's begin and let's check what's lining up for you here. Okay, I'll use this deck. I'll use different decks, though I've shuffled, but then I just felt like shuffling one more time and giving it a cut. Okay, so let's see what's lining up for you, Sag, for the month of July, how things are lining up for you. Are you thinking about some change? I'm just kind of picking on that energy. Let's see what is lining up for you. And you have the Queen of Swords and Magician. Nicey nice, because both cards are very nice. And what I'm sensing is that there is something about truth which you have been dealing for last couple of weeks, last couple of months, or maybe at this point in time as we are speaking, because I'm recording this in today's 25th. So and you are trying to manifest something wonderful for yourself, and you are operating out of that truth, or you were operating out of that truth, and you are realizing the more you work with the truth and the more you stay authentic to who you are, which is a very, very common trait of a Sag, that they feel very comfortable only when they kind of stay in their own elements and who they are and what they are, and they don't really care about how they are projected and how they're kind of seen. And the more you stay in that energy, but here I'm not sensing that you're non-tactical. You're pretty tactical in managing this stuff, because you are queen. You're not a page, you're not a knight. You are coming across as a queen, and you're becoming more confident, and that is what you've kind of been doing for last couple of months. It is not the immediate change which you're kind of seeing. You've been working on yourself. You've been working and dealing with different situations, and hence you have learned how to kind of deal with this truth and deal with it in a grace. And you are becoming graceful here, Sag, and you're dealing with the truth with a lot of grace. And the more you're dealing with the truth and more you're aligning with the grace, you're realizing that you have all that you need to create whatever you want, because that's what the Magician are. And Magician is also the energy of the trickster. You might be dealing with somebody who kind of has that energy, probably, or a situation which feels like that. But for many of you, I'm sensing with a large part of you, or larger group of you, I'm sensing that this is you becoming a greater manifestor as you are kind of moving along in this journey, wherein you are realizing that your truth is something you need to stay authentic to, and rest will take care, or rest will get managed on its own. And let me get one more card. And this is what you've been working with here, Sag, for the last, as I said, could be anything, because it's a general read, last couple of weeks, last couple of months, etc. I've got one more card which comes around, and you've got the Seven of Pentacles. And this is the energy of wait. You've been waiting for long on something, of the situation to kind of, this process probably could maybe took longer for you, because this is not a quick realization. You're becoming into such a confident person, and you're dealing with the truth with such a grace, and realizing that you have the power to create whatever you want. Maybe many of you are aligning with the law of attraction principles or something of those sorts. And this is a journey in itself here, Sag, and you have been taken that journey, and you have been working on a lot of shadows, I'm sensing. These are those moments, these are those feelings which are not very comfortable to even look at. And these are those things which we keep pushing under the carpet, because we don't want to look at that. And this is what, these are dark rooted emotions. These are some situations we don't like to talk about and stuff like that. But that is the shadow work, and you have done some bit of shadow work because you are aligning to your truth. And truth is when you throw light on every aspect of every situation, about yourself, about others, and you have done large part of that work here. I got the similar card for Libra. I just read for them, and I think in the same placement at the bottom of the deck, they had Libra, had the same card, and you saw me shuffle, right? But here you have done that work, and the more you're dealing with and letting go of those shadows, only by throwing that light and acknowledging, yes, I'm hurt, yes, it pains, yes, it's uncomfortable. Just acknowledgement is the first step when the healing starts to happen, and you become more and more confident, aligned with the grace, because you are letting those things move out of the matrix. You're letting those things move out of the construct, and that's when you realize that you are a manifester, because you're letting go those painful aspects. Probably that's what you've been manifesting, but now you can manifest more beautiful things. And you have been in the waiting energy. Probably you've been waiting for these fruits, or the seeds which you have sown are about to get ripened, and you'll be able to kind of harvest all that. And let's see what else in the second layer comes up for you here, Sag. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. This is the Page of Pentacle. It's like the new beginning, and this is like a new beginning for you, because once we have dealt with these the strong shadow aspects, or these are kind of intense things which are kind of held in our system, maybe at different levels of our chakras at times. These are kind of held, and these are kind of manifested in the physical body in the last. Otherwise, it's kind of in the mental space, in the emotional body, mental body, and maybe in the spiritual aspect, in the astral. Somewhere they get stuck. But then we can process the mental, we can process the emotional. And when we keep suppressing, but it has to manifest somewhere. So it manifests in the forms of pains, aches, diseases, and in variety of forms, depending on how they are stored and for how long they are stored. They start to manifest in the physical body. But you have released great deal of something. Small little niggles also can be stored in the system, and that's what you're learning and releasing. And all this new journey feels like a new beginning for you, and you feel like a fresh bud here. You feel like a fresh, maybe your name is Bud, or maybe you're dealing with somebody who's Bud. I don't know. I just felt like, but it could be something which is like kind of feels so fresh to you, and you want to work with it. You hold that very special to yourself here, Sag, and that is a wonderful thing, Sag. I'm very happy to see these cards that you've worked with these things. And look what comes for you. At the center of the reading, we get 10 of Pentacles, because you realize that these blocks were also kind of blocking you from becoming abundant. And this is the card which is the card for abundance. It is also about the security, you kind of moving into the higher realm of commitment, of stability. In the third dimensional aspect, the material needs are completely fulfilled, and it's like it could mean several things for several people. It could mean a project completed fabulously and you're gaining that rewards of it now, or it could be in the relationship aspect. It could mean it could mean marriage if it's kind of ascending to a different level. If it's already married, it's kind of stabilizing. So what I'm sensing, or what I'm trying to tell you, is that it's moving on to the next level, and it has come under Magician here, Sag, meaning that you are learning the art to manifest these beauties, these wonderful, wonderful things of this, the beauties of the universe into your life, and you're learning that art, and all that is being made possible by you aligning to your truth and you releasing those aspects of the uncomfortable aspects of you, or the aspects wherein you did not throw much light yet. And this is beautiful card, because you are moving into a wonderful space here. But there is this conflicting, because it's not just come out in like one night. It's not the overnight stuff, right? This is a journey, as I said, and the fruits can be ripened from 7 to 10. It's the same realm. From 7 of Pentacles, it comes to the 10 of Pentacle, and from 7 to 3, I mean, it's a shift of 3 here, and that is a kind of a waiting period. And in that waiting period, you might feel conflicted. You might have to deal with some amount of competition. It could be in your head or actually in the physical world, but you don't have to really worry about it. You just need to stay truthful to who you are and keep working on and manifesting these beauties around you. And let me see what is at the bottom of the deck for this one. And we have the Two of Wands, and with this Two of Wands, meaning that you are realizing where you would want to offer this beautiful world of yours, or where would you want to apply these talents, or maybe the learnings which you have learned on the way. Where would you want to apply? So you are operating out of clarity. You have chosen the path wherein you want to walk here, Sag, and that is nice. That is really, really nice. And let me see what is the next layer comes out to be for you, Sag. Let's see what is coming forth. Okay, I've got one. See, isn't it wonderful? Because you've got the King of Pentacle here. King of Pentacle has, from the page you've become a king, and this page has high. Page of Pentacle largely has a huge potential to become a king, because Page of Pentacle doesn't get distracted. Page of Pentacle, though, moves slowly but knows where it's headed. Page of Pentacle knows. So this Page of Pentacle will become King of Pentacle, and on the path of becoming King of Pentacles, meaning that you have all that brilliant abundance. You have been very stubbornly, very firmly, I should not use the word stubborn, but I should use the word firm, very firmly been walking that path from 7 of Pentacles. You embraced the new beginnings, took it to 10 of Pentacles, and here you have the empire of your own, wherein not only you have enough for yourself, for your neighbors, for your society, you can give it to so many people. You are so abundant, and you are a king here. You are the one who people really look up to, and you have mastered the art, because you have learned, the magician, that how to manifest what you want to manifest. And that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. I've got 2 cards here, and we've got the Moon, and we've got the Knight of Cups. All right, so this is the only cup card which we've got, it seems that, or am I missing out anything? No, this is the only cup card, which means, and we've got the, wow, this is so wonderful. From the 2 of Wands to the 4 of Wands. It's a very progressive reading. And I'm sensing that there is still, as you move along, the chapters are not, it's not the kind of that, you can't watch the entire movie in one go, right? It is like one scene after the other is what you, is what you see. It's not, and that's how you will see that life is unfolding for you. These chapters are kind of unfolding to you one after the other. It's not that you've opened one channel and you saw the entire story in a review or something. No, it's not like that. You will get answers one after the other, because I'm sensing with the Moon, there are some hidden chapters in your life yet to kind of unfold or yet to uncover. Maybe once you kind of have mastered this, because I'm sensing a lot of pentacle, a lot of earthly, financial, money, wealth, time, those kind of energies in the material world is what is working on with you here, Sag. There is something more is what you will start to work on with. Maybe those are your intuitions, those are your hidden emotions. Though you kind of dealt with it a bit, maybe there is more which need to be coming forth, and this time it'll be largely beautiful, because Knight of Cups is a beautiful energy. It could be an offer, or you are kind of working with yourself in so much of self-love, and then you're realizing probably that's the path to be, and people will love you when you love yourself. And that's the first step. And here we have at the bottom of the deck as the 4 of Pentacles. That is about the the energy of absolute, how do I say that, security, stability, and that's what. And it's also the twin flame card, how I read it. It's like 1111. and for many of you are probably getting into that union here, and this is also the card of the abundance. I will see if, because how I used to do those love readings in the starting. I'll probably see if I need to start those again, but then, and if I do as time permits, we'll see how that unfolds. But for now, this is a beautiful, beautiful energy which is lining up for you, and in all aspects, and definitely it's wonderfully lining up. Let me get what the for the cards, which, okay, I've got two which kind of jumped out. Pay attention to your dreams. All right, that's nice. Okay, that's really wonderful. Pay attention to your dreams here, Sag. That's one. There could be a lot which is getting delivered, messages coming forth for you in your dream states, and you need to stay positive, because positive thoughts create positive results. That's what the manifestor does. That's what the magician energy is about. You would want to create positive worlds for yourself, not the one which are not admired or liked or wanted by you. So you would want to create positive worlds, and positive thoughts only will be able to create those positive worlds. Let me see one more. And do pay attention to your dreams. There could be a lot of messaging which might be happening out there. Maybe you would want to start journaling and make a commitment, and that is the card for commitment as well, the Four of Wands. It could also mean that there is some commitment flowing your path or coming your way, or this could be that you also have to make some commitment. Make a commitment to your happiness, make a commitment to your own life that you would want to lead, and that's how the manifestor works as well. Let me take one card out as a guidance message from angels for you here. Okay, that's like one card which fell on my lap. What is this? Is what we will check. Okay, so let's see what it is. Oh, I am sorry for this, guys, because this is the card which got spoiled, and I will have to buy a new deck if I otherwise, but nonetheless, let me just kind of tell you, this is the same card which I got for Aquarius, I think. Yes. So I'll just tell you what this is. Now here, this card is a very special one, because this card says light. And light is something which is a divine light, is what you need to call upon, and that is what angels are guiding you. Angels are telling you to call upon that divine light, fill yourself with it, and become a beacon of this light, so that you can shine and show the world, and be a guiding beacon for that divine light which you will be processing. And you can ask the angels to ignite and strengthen and fill you with light, because the more you're filled with this light is more you will work with clarity, the more you will walk the path which is so guided and protected. So whenever you sit in the meditation, or whenever you're even walking, before even going off to sleep, you can make that prayer and say that for you to be filled with light and more light, so that you can become that light which you actually are. We all are. And that is what the guidance and the affirmation which you can use is, I am light. And that's the message and the reading for you here, Sagittarians. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. It means a lot, and you can support the channel whichever way you like, and I so appreciate all of that. And I'm also open for personal readings. You can write to agnya8@gmail.com and we can pick it up from there. Thank you so much once again. Stay tuned for the mid-month reading which I'll do in the mid-July. Until then, spread love and be happy.